Good morning and welcome to a day in the life of an educator and an amateur natural bodybuilder. So I have not posted in a while because I have been going through it with COVID and getting sick back to back just by being an educator. Whatever the kids have, you now have. And it has been so frustrating because by Friday night last week, I was so sick, I couldn't even get out of bed, and I ended up in the hospital. And I've never cried grown woman tears as much as I did, just knowing that there's no way I can schedule a training program because I keep getting sick. Because if the kids are sick, they bring it into the classroom, and then I get knocked out for weeks at a time. And it sucks. So this morning, my fever finally broke and I said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to get on my treadmill and move a little bit just so that I can have my body moving and just know what it feels like to sweat. That's not associated with trying to break a fever. So as you can see on my treadmill, I just put it on low pace so that I'm not overexerting myself, and I didn't do more than 30 minutes. And I really love these for quads. So if you have a treadmill where you can put it on really low pace, this workout is really good for your glutes, inner quads, and just overall, just a different way to do cardio. And I am doing a lot of steps to just keep myself healthy. But to be honest, if you are a teacher and an educator, I cannot tell you how many times some parents think that bringing their children to school is like free babysitting. So sometimes they'll know they have COVID and they'll bring their children to school. And unfortunately, it ends up knocking me out for a few days to a week. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm not going to lie. As I was getting ready this morning, I made sure that I gave myself enough time to just do everything because my body is still getting to a place where it's still learning how to function. And as you can see, I'm having to hold on to things because my energy is so depleted and my body just doesn't feel like the same. I feel like this is not my body because I haven't been able to put it in a specific training program because I just keep getting sick. And when I got back from the hospital, they ran every test and nothing is wrong, just the simple cold or sinus infection that people bring with them. And I live in a state that is 90% a field of people who get sick and they spread these really virus and airborne diseases or sicknesses, and we just have to ride it through. So my morning intention was like just giving myself grace, knowing that there's just so much I can do, and the rest that I can't do, trying not to cry about it and just taking my time with getting ready. So for my bath, I'm really intentional about one, I am always going to use hot water. I don't care what people do. I hear people who are like, I'm a cold water person. That's never gonna be me. So I like these combination. I use this for my face. You can also use it for your body, but definitely recommend black soap and the bat net. I bought that from Nigeria. Really effective. Getting ready was such a struggle, but I was determined that I was still going to look fly heading into work today, and just trying my best. Like when I say this morning was a struggle, you have to believe me, but at the same time, I also understand that being an educator is not for those weak of heart, which lying there and getting better over the past few days I was asking myself, what do I want to do for next year? That was the whole thing. What do I want to do for next year? Is this something that I want to keep putting my health at risk, getting sick every time someone gets sick? What do I really want to do? And I don't have an answer yet. So when I don't have an answer, I'm just going to go about my day and try my best and drink plenty of water. I am finally finished. I am going to wear a mask for the remaining of the school year. I don't even care if we're out of the fear zone of February or March with cold and flu season. I just don't want to get sick again because it is stressful and it mentally brings me down and mentally makes me feel really sad. But I got to work. My students miss me. Some of the parents baked me some baked goods, and I love what I do. I just wish I didn't get sick all the time. But anyway, that's the day in the life of my morning. And now I get to eat my breakfast and my coffee while they're at PE. All right, have a great day. Don't forget your water.